These days, even the happiest kids can melt down at the drop of a hat. Parenting coach Meaghan Jackson shares her top 5 tips to help keep the drama to a minimum. Step 1, take care of yourself.
As a parent, you have your own stress. You have probably more stress than they do because you're hearing the news more often. But the energy you're bringing to your children, they're picking up on your emotions as well. And they tend to amplify and reflect that back. So whatever self-care you need to help manage your own emotions, to de-stress yourself, that's going to be the biggest impact on your family. Because when you're calm, you're better able to handle whatever comes at you. The next one would be to be proactive. I don't want you to be blindsided by a meltdown. If you already have the feeling and we know that this is coming, then be more proactive in your approach. Mental health has been a huge topic recently. So talk about self-care. Tell them what it means to check in with yourself. Give them more emotional vocabulary and language. Post up those feeling walls. Make it a priority in your family. There's so many children's books out there. Do some work. Be proactive about it. The third idea is to meet what needs you can. We can't do everything. And the fact that, social interaction seems to be a big trigger for everybody with their emotions because the kids are missing their friends. They're missing that interaction with each other. Zoom, although you're seeing people, it's just not the same. But when you can meet other needs, sort of that filling your cup idea that you may have heard of, do what you can do. So make sure that they're eating well, getting exercise, getting enough sleep. If they aren't having all these other things going on, they're better able to weather the storm. Even if it's getting a walk and seeing people from a distance, that's still better than not seeing anybody because you feel that isolation. And also getting together with family, friends, online in fun ways, whatever you can do safely with your family, little bits add up. The fourth one is meltdowns are going to happen. They're going to explode. Kids are going to cry. And all of this behavior is just a way of them communicating as best as they can in the moment. So offer empathy. That's the first thing. They want to be heard and understood, and they're going to do it by any means possible. So if you show them that you understand where they're coming from and that you really do care, that might even be enough to just calm them down so that you can work with whatever it is that set them off in the first place. So sports casting what you see, like I see that you're really upset, you're throwing your toy because you're really mad, lets them know that you do see and you do hear them. And the final point is to focus on connection. It can be really frustrating when a kid is having a meltdown and you have to be somewhere and it's just the worst timing ever. But again, it's because they're communicating something to you. They're not doing okay. They're not trying to give you a hard time. They're having a hard time. And so if you focus on, this is a long-term relationship. This is us focusing on connection first, then we can deal with problem solving and making any corrections that need to happen, but that you value the relationship first and foremost.
Reporting for Halton News, I'm Nikki Wesley.